Ja, und Faasavalu-FREEDOM. Yes, just want to say happy Friday to each and every one of you guys. If you're, you know, if you're going to be watching this, I just want to say happy Friday and hope you have a safe weekend. You know what I'm saying? Just be safe, man. We don't need no more incidents. Hey, we got to be safe, man. In and out wherever you be about. Always watch your six, man. Don't do anything stupid. And I know, the weekend. It's literally for my party people. You know what I'm saying? Nah, just be safe out there. If you're gonna be drinking with friends, just do the right thing. Don't drink and drive. You know, call an Uber, call a designated driver if you have one. You know, hit them up, and you better get your ass home safe and sound. You know, and trust me, I've had my fair share of dealing with you know characters like that. So yeah, just be safe. That's all I'm asking. And I know none of you guys would want to risk having another incident where we only have one life to live. YOLO, man. It's good to have fun. You know, have as much fun as you want to have, but like be smart. Always have a backup plan, and you know, just wherever you're gonna go, wherever you're gonna be partying at, or chilling with friends or families, make sure you guys are always have a backup plan, and that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm saying, though. I mean, it's up to you. You don't. You know, like I said, it's Friday. TGIF to all you lovely peoples out there. You know, always have a backup plan, and if you're gonna go from point A to point B, make sure you have a battle buddy. Like now you're gonna be thinking, like, what the fuck is a battle buddy? You know, battle buddy is a person that you're gonna go out with. Make sure the person you're gonna go out with is not gonna end up looking like a shit face. You know, but then again, then again, you know, you guys are all grown ups, grown folks out there. You guys are all grown ups. You know what's right and you know what's wrong. So this is not pertaining to the adults. What I'm talking about is pertaining to the wannabe adults. You know, I know there's a lot of you guys out there who are thinking like you're gonna be passed with that, you know, looking, mature. No, don't let the looks fool you. That's the problem nowadays with the generation nowadays, bro. I, I don't know. I'm not saying that nothing bad against them. It's just holy shit, Batman. Yeah, I don't know what these doctors be injecting these Gen X, whatever. My I seen it, bro. Like it's weird. It's like an evolution of. There's always a skip in the generation where I remember when I was in high school. My my group of, the age group that I was with, I've seen how, the previous seniors and when we first came to high school, I don't know, maybe majority of them were repeaters, but I noticed like when I was in high school, when I was, fresh out from middle school, going to high school, and I know some of my majority of my friends know what I'm talking about because we looked like freaking middle schoolers in high school back in those days. But the previous ones that when we first stepped foot in our high school, grounds, it looked like freaking goddamn, um, I don't know, way mature than not mature as in. I'm not judging people over there, but they're the way they were built. That's what I'm saying. It's weird. It's crazy, man. And now that I'm looking at this, you know, this this new generation, coming up. Holy shit, Batman! It's pretty something else, man. Kids looking like freaking. You ever seen that picture of The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, where he's 15 years old? He said, and he's like no shirt, whatever. He's like with his arm going outside, sitting next to this boombox. He said he was only 15. That's what I'm saying. Or maybe or maybe just because us Samoans are built different. The Polynesian people they're built different, dude. But then again, the anyways, back to the to our little conversation, our starting conversation right now. Happy Friday, motherfuckers. Just be safe. You know what to do. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. Don't do anything stupid now. And anyways, if you're tuning in right now, I just want to say, I hope you guys are doing well, which I know you guys are. Whatever. Let me drink some water, man. My little I gotta keep the my palate's like moist. But you know what, guys? Just wanted to say a big shout out to all my new followers on Facebook, on my Freedom Pulse Facebook page. Big shout out to everybody that send me add me up. You know what I'm saying? So, and also to all my people on my YouTube channel. We're still climbing the ladder, and one step at a time. Today, I just released this new song. Well, it's in the process of what you call of getting distributed right now. The major platform, the streaming platforms. But since I'm doing this live stream, I might play this song. I don't know, because I haven't. My music hasn't published yet. Kind of iffy about giving a little what do you call sneak peek, but I already have it on my playlist right now. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll play it for you guys after. it's the weekend, so. But this song that I'm gonna play for you guys, it's it's a it's a very emotional song, and I'm gonna tell you why. The song I'm gonna play with you guys, it's called. The title of the song is "Where the Wind Blows." Where the Wind Blows. Yeah. I'm going to play the song and then maybe after, oh, you know, talk more about the song. But you guys are going to be the first one to listen to this song before it comes out. So technically, this is a pre-release of the song, so you guys are going to be the first one to actually listen to it. There's two versions of the song. It's still play the same, but you know you'll see what I'm talking about once it gets released from the to all the major platforms. But this version right here I'm about to play for you guys. The song is, you know, it's a new song that I've been working on. Granted, I mean, hence the reason why I gotta drink my water, man. My throat be killing me because you know, if you're a musician or you know if you love singing, playing music, then you know what I'm talking about when I'm telling you guys my throat is kind of iffy right now, you know. So without further ado, let me play this song for you. It's called "Where the Wind Blows," and then after the song, and perhaps I'll share with you guys the story and hopefully, I mean, you if you listen to it, you know what you're definitely gonna know what the song is about, and I'll let you be the judge for it. But you know, if you really wanna hear my backstory of this song, then stick around after this song. I will chit chat with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, "Where the Wind Blows" by Faasavalu, yours truly, with Freedom Pulse. You guys are the first one going to be hearing this, so yeah, consider yourself lucky now. You know what I'm saying? Just kidding. Guys, enjoy the song.
Where the wind blows, that's where I feel you. In the dust on the windows, in the late night quiet, I still do. I walk these red roads, bare feet, heavy soul. Every footprint fading like the prayers I can't control. Where the wind blows, carry my grief to you. Over mountains, over years I never gave you. If it breaks on the way, let it rest in your hands. Where the wind blows, that's where my memory stands. Carry my grief to you. Your picture on my old chair, little piece of paper still shining in the heavy air. I talk to shadows, call your name low, but only quiet answers me, only quiet, only echo.
And there you go, fams. That was "Where the Wind Blows." That's the new song that it's in the process of getting distributed right now by my distributor. So if you do get a chance, check it out, man. It's, but if you do want to wait, hold up, let me see. We got for people who are tuning in from on Facebook. You can, let me look at the. Gotta switch the screens right here so I can actually see who's watching me on both platforms right now, which is okay. Well, so like I was saying, this song right here, "Where the Wind Blows," it's a new song, and you guys are the first ones to actually, you know, listen to the song before it actually became, get released in major streaming platforms. So, but the meaning behind the song right there, it's give me 1 second, guys. The story behind, we got one comment on here on YouTube. What's your meaning behind this song? Very emotional. Biggie Bugman. Well, good thing Biggie Bugman just Bugman or Bugman. Anyways, thank you, Biggie, for the comment right there, for the question actually, and you came out on the right time because I was actually telling everybody about after I played this song, and I'll talk more about this meaning, the story behind the song. So big shout out to Biggie for reading my mind. But here he goes. I'll tell you what it is. So the song, "Where the Wind Blows," it's yes, it's a very emotional song. It's a sad song, basically. But at the same time, it's a sad song, but it's also a motivational song. Don't, and then the real message behind this song right here, "Where the Wind Blows." So it's basically talking about, we're taking our loved ones, don't take our loved ones for granted. Loved ones, it doesn't matter if it's a family member, friends, either or, you know what I'm saying? Um, don't take people that are in your circle for granted, because one day, there'll be one day that nobody lives forever. And that's the honest truth right there. Nobody lives forever. So don't take life for granted, especially the ones that you love. Whether, like I was saying, whether friends or families, don't react in the aftermath when they're no longer with us. You hear what I said? Let me say that again. Don't react afterwards when those people are no longer with us in this world. And if you're wondering what the fuck am I saying right now, the song, basically the song "Where the Wind Blows," speaks about, you know, this person, you know, and I hope this song will relate, can relate, you know, to anyone and anybody. And I know, you know, this song will definitely relate to anyone or anybody, including myself. Life, sometimes we take things for granted, you know, not just materialistic stuff, the freedom that we have, you know, the life we have. The majority of the time, we take our lives for granted. We take it for granted. And what I mean by is, you know, a lot of times, for us individually, we abuse ourselves by what we put in our, you know, the intake of things, you know, in our lives. And that's one, like, you know, that's basically one way of looking at taking life for granted. What I'm talking about, because the song that I play for you guys, "Where the Wind Blows," and I'll play after again for those who are curious to think right now, like, what the fuck is he talking about? Well, my friends, I was giving I'm giving the backstory of this song that I was playing earlier, a new song that I was working on. Excuse me. I work on this new song the entire day today. And it's in the process of getting distributed right now to all major streaming platforms. But anyways, the song was talking about, you know, and if this relates to you, yeah, which I'm sure it does, because it does relate to me, because I wouldn't post anything that's not relatable to anyone or anybody, including myself. But the song basically talks about, don't take those who are around you, you know, either families or friends, your loved ones, you know, don't take them for granted while they're still alive, they're still here with us, you know, because there'll be a time when their time comes, you're gonna, you know, you're going to cry later or afterwards, and then completely, like, you know, you're gonna live your life. I don't know, maybe you're wrong or maybe you're right, but you know, a lot of people are going to be living their lives full of regrets because they didn't, you know, spend more time, quality time with their families or loved ones, you know, instead of burning bridges, you know, metaphorically speaking. You know, utilize the time that we have right now with our families or friends, either or, man. You know, spend that time wisely with them, anybody. It doesn't matter. You know, because it really sucks, man. You know, like I myself, I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but I do have my own weaknesses of holding grudges against my own family members, holding grudges against my own siblings, you know, my own kids, my wife, my spouse, of my friends, everybody. You know, I'm not perfect, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, does the same. That's okay. We're human beings. We're humans. We do make mistakes, and that's a human fact. You know, you can't say that you're perfect. But the main purpose of what I'm talking about is, don't take time and of those who are still around you for granted, because when they are no longer around us and we didn't, you know, bring spend more quality time with them and do things with them, bonding with them, I guarantee you're gonna sit, and if you do listen to the song, you're going to wish. I don't like this word wish. Wish. It's a. It's to me. It sounds like a fairy tale. And what I'm talking to you guys, it's not a fucking fairy tale. I'm literally telling you, my side of my point of view of what my songs are about, and I hope. I hope whatever messages I'm giving out right now, it'll reach the right audience, and that's the beauty of this technology. Things that we're exposed so many of is, what goes around comes around. Same with our words. I say this now, and hopefully it'll reach the right people, the right audience. And the message is for this. Happy Friday, by the way. Utilize your time right now. Those who are still around you. Honor those who are alive now. Rather than spending much time with us, crying. It's good. It's good to cry and remembering our loved ones who are no longer with us. But the thing we gotta understand is they are no longer with us. They, I don't know. I'm not gonna say if they're on the other, if they are on the other side, the other realm, I guess, if you will. Then I'm pretty sure we're on our own right now. We'll see them again. That's for sure. We'll definitely fucking see them again. Whether you believe in heaven or hell, that's up to you and the big man. That's between you and God. But at the end of the day, love those who are still alive right now. And I don't want to make this sound as, harsh. It's not harsh, what I'm saying right now. I hope you get the point where I'm talking about. Honor those who are right now, right here with you. Maybe not like physically right next to you, but like people who are you're in contact with. That's what I'm trying to say. And then the greatest thing about this generation and the technology that everyone in the fucking world is exposed to is that we're able to communicate. Maybe not physically, but like we can actually see our families and friends through Messenger, FaceTime, Zoom. There's plenty other applications out there where you be able to connect visually with your families, and that's the beauty of it. So what I'm trying to say is always connect with the ones who are here with us in this realm. Not necessarily. I'm not saying forget about the people who are no longer here with us. No, we honor their memories, and if we believe in this, and I do believe in this, they are alive. They live and dwell, alive in our memories. That's how we keep them alive, is by honoring them with our memories. The time that we spent with them, the good times, the bad times. And the point is that I'm trying to say, honor those, love those who are still here with us. A lot of times we're too chicken shit to even call or to even say it to our friends and families. Hey, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not like that, but like you know what I'm talking about. But you know, don't be scared to say I love you to those who are you're in contact with, in connection with. Because you never know. We don't even know. We hear this a lot. I hear this so many times throughout my life. You know, we always hear our pastors, our preachers, and even our parents. See, they teach this in churches, in schools, even in the families, because it all starts from our families. You know what I'm saying? And here it is. I'm going to tell you. You don't know the next 5 minutes in front of you. You don't know. Maybe after this live stream, God forbid, knock on wood. That's not wood. That's glass right there. But you know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Maybe after this live stream, I go eat my dinner tonight, and I get choked over on my steak, and then I kick the bucket. That's what I'm trying to say. You never know the fucking next 5 minutes of your life. So make it count. Let's make it count, man. By spending quality time with our families and friends. If you're connecting with them through Messenger, I don't know. There's so many other fucking apps where you can connect with families. I use Messenger, so yeah. Thankfully, I'm still in contact, and no matter where we live in this life, we're able to connect with one another, with each other, through social media platforms, Facebook, Messenger. Those are the only two that I know of. They're the only one I know of. Plus Zoom, FaceTime. It's up to you. Make it count, man. Don't take time for granted. So, yeah, the song "Where the Wind Blows," it literally speaks of that. Don't dwell afterwards in your tears and you cry about it, because again, if this sounds kind of aggressive with how you're going to interpret it in your sense, I'm just saying this: don't waste your time burning bridges with one another, man. Honor those who are still here with us, and don't forget to say I love you, man. So anyways, I'm going to play this next version of the same song, "Where the Wind Blows," and then we'll talk more after. All right, here it goes. Hope you guys like this.
Where the wind blows where I feel you. In the dust on the windows, in the late night quiet, I still do. I walk these red roads, bare feet, heavy soul. Every footprint fading like the prayers I can't control. Where the wind blows, carry my grief to you. Over mountains, over years I never gave you. If it breaks on the way, let it rest in your hands. Where the wind blows, that's where my memories stand. Oh, carry my grief to you. Oh, carry my grief to you. You left your picture on my old shelf. Little piece of paper still shining in the heavy air. I talk to shadows, call your name low, but only quiet answers me. Only quiet, only echo. Oh, where the wind blows, carry my grief to you. Over mountains, over years I never gave you. If it breaks on the way, let it rest in your hands. Where the wind blows, that's where my memory stays. Carry my grief to you. If you feel a soft touch on your shoulder when the night gets colder, that's the part of me that couldn't stay, riding every gust your way. Where the wind blows, carry my grief to you. Over mountains, over years I never gave you. Oh, if it breaks on the way, let it rest in your hands. Where the wind blows, that's where my memory stays. Where the wind blows, carry my grief to you.
And there you go, guys. That was the second version of this, Where the Wind Blows. I call it the sacred choir version. Stay tuned. It's going to be released on all major streaming platforms. And if I do get the links like Spotify, I will share it. I'm going to upload the actual video for this. I'm in the process of learning how to do music videos using AI. There's a trend going on right now where, and that's a good thing, But anyways, point is, be on the lookout for these new songs coming out. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, anywhere. There's plenty other that I don't know. I haven't seen those. I mean, I've seen those before, but I never actually, check it out. But it's all over we're my distributor. Distributing all these songs, and you know, if it finds the right audience, that's all that matters to me, man. If you like it, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment right there, and I will gladly get back to you. You know, by the way, if you're trying to figure out who the fuck this guy is, this is Faasavalu-FREEDOM. I'm the music artist behind the channel right here, the YouTube channel. And for those of you who are going to be watching from Facebook, yeah, it's your boy. You know, don't forget to smash the like button right there. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this music there, these songs that I'm posting up here for you guys. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna upload this new video for you guys, and check it out on Facebook. On YouTube. Do share it on my Facebook Freedom Pulse account. So if you're on my Facebook, check out my YouTube channel, and if you're on my YouTube, you check out my Facebook. Same name, Faasavalu Freedom Pulse. Common spelling. So, anyways. Vice versa, I don't know, crisscross, applesauce, whatever. You figure it out, man. I'm just giving you the hints. Hey, this is where you can find me at. But anyways, stay tuned for the new video coming soon, right? But anyways, guys, happy Friday. And for those of you who are working, more power to you guys, man. For a big shout out to all my brothers and sisters in the military, whatever branch of service you're serving right now. From a veteran to all you guys, thank you guys for your service. Be safe out there, and do it right or do it again. Don't give up. For the families and everybody all over the world, be safe. I know it's Saturday morning somewhere in the world right now, or Saturday or Friday evening somewhere, or in the morning. Let's have a safe and productive weekend. Again, I want to stress this out for you guys. Be safe. If you have a backup plan, if you don't have a backup plan, make sure you have a fucking backup plan. Because it's not going to be anybody's fault if you're going to wake up. It'll be nice. It'll be absolutely, mind relieving. It'll be relieving if we get a call that or you wake up in a jail, or rather than you waking up in somebody else's house, or you wake up in a ditch, and God forbid, again, I don't have no wood over here, so I'm going to knock on the glass right now. Just be safe. All right. There's good people in the world, and there's, unfortunately, there's too many fucking shitbags out there who are blending in. The wolves and the sheep are all blending in right now. So just be safe. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. Don't walk by yourself when you're fucking intoxicated or under the influence of, consuming alcohol or whatever. Always go with a battle buddy, like how we say in the military. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And for those of you who are trying to figure out what the fuck I'm talking about, go together with somebody, right? Not saying hold hands, but I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say too much right now. I'm about to end this live stream, but thank you guys so much for coming through. For people that came up here, just cruising in, this is like a bus stop station, where anybody can come through and watch, and then if you don't like what you're seeing, then You have free will to say skadoosh. It's not gonna bother me, man. But you know, I that's the point of this live stream right here. I'm not trying to retain anybody that comes through, but if you do, you know, show your boys I'm loud by subscribing to the channel and YouTube channel right here, and also on my Facebook. I do have other social media platforms like TikTok, but TikTok it's getting, I don't know. I love TikTok. Don't get me started on this one. I really don't want to talk about this. Maybe we'll talk about tomorrow if we get a chance. But anyways, guys, have a safe weekend. For those of you who are, who are working right now, be safe. Always watch your back. Be aware of your surroundings. Whether you're, working in an office or whatever. I don't care. Work is work, man. Flipping burgers. Just be safe, man. Excuse me. I know. It's the damn allergies, bro. But anyways, guys, to all my Samoan friends and families out there, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say the same thing in English to my native language for my Samoan families and friends, and for all my Samoans all over the world. All right, yes, Samoa. Afai se taimi e sila mai mo mai fu il nei fu live stream. Yeah. Malu a fale au to ngalo pe afai fo we se upu se leo fo I sasi al nei tali. Ya. O ol matua fai tanga. I fa ta fia ni inu ule ai nga. O ni taia se leo fo el nei atali I fa ta wa. Pa o ia na sina o na Iri tonu wai tangata mona talai fai. Ole anganga ia I lo ni tangata. Ole momoli atol fi au whamamus. Awale awa tato uma, se whamamusi mole ne weekend mon wiela swalili Victor la vede alo palangi fai TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah. Ole tato live stream da whamalo atu whatalo whatu fōi si fōi o uso matu whawhine ai ngā teia. Mō mai masani ta maa matina matua. O whia lawa lea e mō mai eile nei, whasalonga fōi runga fōi nei, le Facebook or YouTube le te maua mai. Whia lawa se tūola langu lea e maua mai. Ia. Ia manuia lawa le toe ngā fōi nei fiafi o nei fōi aso. Ia matatua ngā e tu fōi le fai una o nei veaso. Lau tatu I si ui o nei veaso. Wa mea lalu veaso. E o le enmol maka lea o aso kemi Yesu I mani ngoi kaki. Ia ai risi me ei kake ako. Ui kakusingia le mulwenga le sisi au. A woi merka la vengati. Enjoy the ride. Ai le whamalosi mo tātou tu sai fo I mo le live stream le pēra whai o le ai sila mai e whafonga mai fo I ei. O whamalosi mo tātou. Manatua e le lei e tā ua I o le manatua o tātou tua o inga ua whai ilangi. Lato fōlama. E aunga maanai e le e toi na fu mau fau I taimia o soifua I lātou au. O lau whamalosi mo e ma o le asunde. O le fia finde. Mana tuai o soifua. O fiola ma soifua taimi nei. O lo tama, o lo tina. O lo tu finde. O lo anko, o lo anti. o lo kausunga i whanau o wō mai māsa whea la wala e mo wā mai ni leo la ta o tu whea le motu mana tua e o lo o iai bia i tonu o lo li o lo circle awange i se anga venga de ko fes da foi mo lo wa de fa fo nga vo la ku ya fa yu sa se leo po se ka mo se upua awange i se o loto ka ko inyo ka ko sum ka ko aina mo wo oise nga ka nga ke ikai ya ere ngoko ai pele la o ka lale se ia ka mai fa beso o ai mango ere ngoko ai pele la ko o so vele la a faila e o ngai hisa ka o hikama io kala ngoare kala ngoko kala fa malo si ele mo ma na ngai o voia o vai ide maka pure ka ke fa so ai o ngai o ko fa ngo ko ko lang ko fa malo si fo fa malo si fa ma ai o fa malo ao nga silio ka ua ia un ka puma fau ka kukua amba ko inga o mai masa yo i whana o whai ilangi o la tu fulang a o meta ua tauna tatou silifia mo mai i malanga ma e ta ua o lo fio al taimi nei i to tonu i le maftanga o e ma mo tatou a inga mo o no masa ia whaata ua o lo soifua mo fio al taimi nei awa e tatou te rei loa le 5 minuti luma atu tatou olam soifua so o le whamalo sina mo e ma e pulea e lo viviri ngai whai everybody has their own free will to decide whatever they want to do in their lives, and that's fine. That's perfect. It's perfectly fine for me, man. I'm just another person giving an advice, not only for you guys, but I tend to encourage myself because I love to listen to this. I go back and I listen to my live stream, and I love listening to all these podcasts and all these other stuff. And if we find something that motivates us and then inspires us to do good, that's the best thing to do. But mana tua e lo soifua mo fiola te minei le tonu lo fala potu tonga se ufa fa no fiena e kau connect kau ko giki la de pinga ko lo kala de mo ka so for all my non-Samoan speaking friends and family, or friends up here, mainly friends up here, that's our live stream. The thing I was talking about, and I'm going to refresh this for those who are tuning in right now on YouTube and Facebook. It's good to honor the memories of those who are no longer here with us. They will always live in our memories. They're not gone. They still live in our memories. It's good to dwell and cry about missing them and all this stuff. But the main important thing that I want to stress out to you and me, is honor those who are still alive right now in your circle, in your realm, in your surrounding areas, in your your bond, your relationship with people around you. Honor those people that are still alive right now. Those are the main people. Those are the main important ones that you need to focus on right now. And I'm not saying forget about those. That's not what I'm trying to say. You know, I'm not saying forget about those who are no longer with us. Like I said before, they are still alive, and if you believe you'll see them again, whether you believe in hell or heaven, whatever, you'll see them again, and they are still alive in our memories, in our hearts. But the thing I want you to understand is, you know, the ones who are still here, whether it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your uncles, your aunties, you know, your kids. Those are the ones you need to honor and you spend more time with. Make sure you make it count. You know, make the time count because we don't know the next 5 minutes in front of us. So, if you do believe in that, then you know we're on a good side. But I'm about to end this live stream because my little boys are having they're fussing right now, and I gotta go see what's going on with them. But anyways, guys, love you guys. Stay blessed, stay alive. Happy Friday. Again, happy Friday. Be safe. This is like the 5th time I said this, and I know you guys are grown folks out there, you know. But just a friendly advice and reminder: if you do end up going out, have a backup plan. You know, have a battle buddy system. You know, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But you know, always, you know what's right, you know what's bad, you know what's wrong. You're a grown adult, and if you're not an adult and you try to go, all, you know, having a good time out there, yeah, you might want to check yourself on that one, on that case. But I'm talking to the if you're listening right now and you have plans for the weekend, just be safe. You know, have a backup plan on top of another backup plan. You know, we have a word for that. It's called contingency plan. You know, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, guys, stay blessed, stay alive, and as always, keep smiling, fams. So before I go, I'm gonna play this song again for you guys. Where the Wind Blows by yours truly. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I'm gonna upload the video at some point later on tonight. But the song is on process right now, getting distributed to all the streaming platforms. But you're the lucky one who's about to listen to this. So without further ado, guys, I love you guys. Until next time, after this song, we're calling night. Yeah. Love you guys. Stay blessed, stay alive. Again, keep smiling, fams. Until next time. Peace.
Where the wind blows, that's where I feel you. In the dust on the windows, in the late night quiet, I still do. I walk these red roads, bare feet, heavy soul. Every footprint fading like the prayers I can't control. Where the wind blows, carry my grief to you. Over mountains, over years I never gave you. If it breaks on the way, let it rest in your hands. Where the wind blows, that's where my memories stand. Oh, carry my grief to you. Oh, left your picture on my old shelf. Little piece of paper still shining in the heavy air. I talk to shadows, call your name alone, but only quiet answers me. Only quiet, only echo. Where the wind blows, carry my grief to you. Over mountains, over years I never gave you. If it breaks on the way, let it rest in your hands. Where the wind blows, that's where my memory stays. Carry my grief to you. If you feel a soft touch on your shoulder when the night gets colder, that's the part of me that couldn't stay, riding every gust your way. Where the wind blows, carry my grief to you. Over mountains, over years I never gave you. Oh, if it breaks on the way, let it rest in your hands. Where the wind blows, that's where my memory stays. Where the wind blows, carry my grief to you.
And there you go, guys. Tune in tomorrow morning when around 6:30, 6:15, 6:15 or 6:30 in the morning, Central Time over here in America. So if you're whatever part of the world, you do the math, man. 6 in the morning over here in the American time zone is when you'll be able to catch me on the next live stream. Until then, love you guys. Stay blessed, stay alive. Keep smiling, fellas. Peace.